Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. Mike Tirico with my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They're going to want to see more of that the rest of the way. 15 yards to begin this one.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That one to the sideline and incomplete. And a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. In motion, it's Odunze. On second down, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. We'll talk things over before third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
In motion, it's Odunze. Third and long. Here's Williams. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find the throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down. Punt team on. Taylor able to get it away. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Now it's Tua, rolling to the left. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And third down coming up. Tua. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
So after being unable to pick up the first down on third down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter four-down territory. And I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
First down, Atlanta.
Trying the left side. Here's Robinson. He'll get about 2. Kobe Bryant there to bring him down.
23-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
Now Tua. The second down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be fourth down.
Nick Folk on for the Falcons field goal.
Folks' kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives?
Oh, big hole left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears move out to a 7-3 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Tua now on first down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Forced out left. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 5 at the Falcons' 18-yard line.
And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They pitch it to Swift. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Burden, the man on the move. They're going for it. Here's Williams. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
Intercepted by the Falcons. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The Falcon ball carrier. TJ Edwards on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the
2nd down, they
line.
need 7. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That is over the middle and intercepted. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick them, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it a 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
A give, and here comes Robinson. Has an opening, past the 40. Oh, he's inside the 40, inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Folks, extra point is good. And the Falcons are back within 4. It is 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Raymond now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
The motion man is Raymond. Williams going to give it up on the pop pass. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
At the 26. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd.
2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. It is 2nd and 9. Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives. It is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
And he's going to have the Bears first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. As a gain of 18.
10 at the 49-yard line.
The motion man is Raymond. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Over the middle, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Falcons.
You know, Mike, I think we all stand up here and we just marvel at the physical skills, the pick sixes, of course, the impact plays that they make week in and week out. But there's so much more going on when you have a player to this caliber. It's their ability to communicate with their teammates. It's the cerebral approach to the game of getting in and out of different coverage checks. They impact the game on every single snap, with or without making a play on the ball.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Out to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Here's a screen taken in by Swift. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 32 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
The motion man is Raymond. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. On the run to the right. He'll tuck it and take off. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And he'll take this down to about the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Another run here, another run by Swift. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal.
A gain of a yard.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll take it on in. Luther Burden. Touchdown Bears. On is Santos for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bears move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. We have hit halftime. We're going to take a quick break, come back, second half of that. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And this will be a Falcons first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On first down, right back to Robinson. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he will go all the way. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Atlanta. That his second touchdown tonight. Now, Folk on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jalen Walker getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. In motion, it's Odunze. Williams to throw on second down. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
It's
A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So now they'll pitch it out here. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
The motion man is Raymond. On third down, it's Williams. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
It's a gain of a yard.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 7 for second and goal. One more time, it's Robinson. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. Robinson is into the end zone. It's a Falcon touchdown.
Touchdown, Atlanta.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 31, Bears 21. Nick Folk to kick off for Atlanta.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. He's going to let this one go for Raymond. And the Falcons are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. His own end zone, it's Tua. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Throwing again from his own end zone.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tungo Bailoa. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. A big play after being backed up, and even 30 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. And here's Bijan. He's got room to the 45, and he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Targeted Drake London that time.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On 2nd down, it's a run with Robinson. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the
He's hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes.
Up until this point, this pass rush has been pretty non-existent, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
On is Bailey, and he sends it away. That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to look downfield once again. That is caught! And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Williams.
line.
This one complete downfield to Walker. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 37 yards.
15-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll go again with Robinson. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our